2003 on a 53 Rover 75, 2 litre V6 petrol. This one on a 5-speed manual gearbox in blue. Say 2 litre V6 petrol. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this lovely Rover onto the interior, and then we'll go for a cold engine startup. Nice and straight at the bonnet itself. Warrants a little bit of a polish in places, but no big heavy scratches anywhere on there. We've got a few little stone chip dings, a very few little stone chip dings on the bonnet there, 3 or 4. I say a good polish just to bring it back a little bit. But apart from that, all nice and tidy. No heavy scratches or massive dings or dents there. Apart from those little stone chip ones I pointed out, a little bit one here, a little bit over one there as well. Forget my words out this morning. Down onto the left-hand side bumper corner, no scuffs or scrapes on the corner itself. We've got a few very, very light scratches. With it being such a light blue, you don't really see them, but there is a few there. Headlights are nice and clear. No cracks on them on the left and the right-hand side. No cracks at all, could do with a little bit of a polish. Nice and tidy on the grille there. The rest of the front bumper, I've got a few stone chips across the front edge. A little bit of a mark here on the left-hand side, up the bumper and just touching the chrome trim there. And a few little bigger stone chips just on the right-hand side there. That's all really across the front bumper, no big splits in the splitter or the lower half. As we come round onto that right hand side front wing, up the wing top itself, no dings or dents, a few slightly heavier scratches here and there on this one, on that right hand side front wing. Nothing a good polish wouldn't square away or make certainly look a lot better. As we come down onto the lower half, we'll see we've got a tiny little bit of corrosion just starting underneath the paint on the sill section, then a little bit just further up underneath the paint again. Up the wing, up the pillar and onto the roof again, all okay across the roof. A few bird poo marks here and there across the roof and warranting quite a good deep clean and polish across the roof on this one. But apart from that, no big dings or dents, no corrosion at all across the front edge of the windscreen or on the pillars. Back down onto the wing mirror cap, which is crack free on both sides, and down onto that driver's front door again, nice and tidy across the front door. You had a little stone chip here and there. No heavy scratching around the handle, a few towards the back edge where the lock is, and you had a little chip out the back edge of the door there, but nothing major. I say a few little stone chips, no rust on the bottom of the door anywhere. Nice to see the sills are still painted, they're not different colours, they're not black halfway up. As you work your way back onto that rear door on the right hand side, lower half on the sill and arch there, we've got a few blebs of rust just starting to come through. Around the rest of the arch, all nice and tidy with no rust coming through there. A little bit of a part and dent here on the arch itself. The door, no major dings or dents, but a few light surface scratches and the odd stone chip. As we come further back on that right hand side rear quarter, nice and tidy around the fuel filler cap. We've got a little bit of a mark and a slight dent just behind the cap there, and the odd slightly heavier scratch here on the rear quarter, and a little bit of a one on the bumper there. Bumper corner on the right hand side. A few little stone chips on the back half there, but we've got a little bit of creasing here, a little bit of crazing on the plastic there, and a few slightly heavier scratches where things have been put in the boot over the years, and a few more marks across the back bumper itself there, which you can see. Around onto the left hand side again, a little bit of a scuff on the corner itself with a few little bits of paint flake there. Bit of a dent here with the chrome trim just getting damaged slightly. The lights are clear. A little bit of crack in that one, a little clear, there's no water in them or anything like that. Across the rest of the boot lid itself wants a good, a good polish, but apart from that, a few slightly heavier surface scratches in the paint there, but nothing too major at all. Good clean and polish would see some of that away as well. As we come down the left hand side quarter, nice and tidy. As we come around the arch, you'll see a little bit of rust starting at the top of the arch underneath the paint. As you come forward and down that lower half section, nice and tidy down there. A little bit of surface on the sill there, you can see it on the paint side of things. Passenger rear doors all okay, no big dings or dents. The odd light surface scratch here and there, but that's all to complain about. No rust down the bottom there, a little bit of a part and dent towards the lower half of the front there. Coming forward onto that passenger front door, got a little bit of a part and dent there as well, and the odd lighter scratch around the handle. No big chips out the back edge of the door there, nice and tidy as we come forward. Underneath the wing mirror is all good. The cap once again crack free. Onto the front passenger wing, a few little bits down the lower half there, no rust though, the odd little stone chip here and there and the odd surface scratch, but no rust coming through that I can see. A little bit just by the mud guard there, the sill cap. As we come round onto the interior now, dark grey cloth. Door card itself nice and tidy, no sagging to the cloth material around the handle, which is fairly rare for a Rover 75. Not too much wear at the window switches or a little bit of grubbiness to the grab handle. The seat itself, nice and tidy on the top half there. As you work your way down to the lower half of the bolster where the piping is, you'll see that the cloth's just come away a little bit from where the piping is in that section there. You can see the white of the piping underneath. A little bit of a wear to this corner here where it's just starting to come away a little bit. Carpet set looks to be good with an overmat there. Dashboard's nice and clean all the way across there. No cracks at all in that. Dials are all nice and clear. No delamination to the wood anywhere. All nice and standard with the original head unit in, which is nice to see across the dashboard and down the centre console. Not too much wear to the armrests there either. Headlining seems to be nice and tidy. No sagging than I can see there on the headlining, which again, very, very rare for a Rover. So that's all nice and presentable in there. Driver's rear, again, door card's lovely and tidy. No sagging to the cloth once again. No real wear to the door card at all. Rear seats are lovely and clean and tidy. Armrest folding down as it should. No rips or tears in that, with your nice cubby box with the cup holders. Nice and tidy on the headlining from the rear as well. Into the boot. Nice and clean on the boot carpet there. Got your tool kit there as well. Lift that up, you'll see we've got the spare wheel, some jump leads and some bits and pieces in there. The spare wheel is an alloy by the looks of that as well. A left-hand side rear. Again, nice and tidy on the door card, a few little marks, but no sagging at all to the cloth. The rear seats are lovely and clear from the clear. Get my words out, lovely and clear. Lovely and clean from the left-hand side. No rips or tears to the cloth, no cigarette burns or anything nasty like that. Passenger front door card, left-hand side now, passenger left. At the front, all nice and tidy on the door card. No sagging again to the cloth, no real wear to the grab handle or to the window switch. Dashboard again, no delamination on the left-hand side. And the seat, nice and tidy up the bolster there. No rips or tears on the backrest. A few little snags at the front, just where the stitching's coming away on both sides there on the left-hand side front seat. Into the engine bay now. Like I said, the 2-litre V6, this one. Nice and tidy in the engine bay, all the plastics are there, nothing seems to be broken. James is going to fire up on cold start up here. No hesitation, no rattles, no bangs, no knocks at all from that engine. Sounds lovely and smooth. It's on the automatic choke, I believe. Just ticking over nice and happy there. And there you have it, the 2003 on a 53 Rover 75, 2-litre V6 petrol, 5-speed manual that one.